Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something we all struggle with: letting go. It sounds simple, right? Just release it. But we know it's one of the hardest things to do. We hold on to past hurts, old grudges, and what ifs like they're precious treasures. But what if I told you that true peace, the kind that settles deep in your soul, only comes when you learn to open your hands and let it all go? I want to share a story with you, a story about a woman named Joanne Mitchell. Joanne wasn't a famous philosopher or a spiritual guru. She was a librarian, a mother, a friend, someone you might meet at the grocery store. For years, Joanne carried a heavy burden. A business partner had betrayed her, causing her to lose her life savings and a dream she had poured her heart into. The bitterness was like a poison seeping into every part of her life. She replayed the betrayal over and over, imagining different outcomes, different conversations. Her health suffered, her relationships became strained, and joy was a distant memory. One day, while sorting through old books at the library, she stumbled upon a simple, forgotten volume on gardening. A line jumped out at her: to make space for new growth, a gardener must first prune the dead branches. It was a light bulb moment. She realized she had been watering dead branches for years, hoping they would somehow bloom again. She was the gardener of her own life, and her garden was overgrown with weeds of resentment. That evening, Joanne did something she hadn't done in a decade. She sat down with a pen and paper and wrote a letter, not to her old partner, but to herself. She wrote down every ounce of pain, every angry thought, every tear she had shed. She acknowledged the injustice, the deep hurt, and the loss. She didn't pretend it didn't happen. Instead, she gave her pain a voice, allowing it to be seen and heard. And then she did something symbolic. She took the letter outside, safely lit it on fire, and watched as the paper turned to ash and floated away into the night sky. As the last ember faded, she felt a shift inside her. It wasn't a sudden miracle, but it was a beginning. A small, quiet space had opened up within her. In the weeks that followed, Joanne started pruning other dead branches. She stopped telling the story of her betrayal. When the angry thoughts came, she would acknowledge them and then gently guide her mind to something else: the feeling of the sun on her face, the taste of her morning coffee, the sound of birds outside her window. She started a small herb garden on her windowsill, focusing on the act of nurturing new life. She reconnected with friends she had pushed away, not to complain, but to share in their present moments. Joanne's life didn't magically become perfect. The past was still part of her story, but it was no longer the entire book. It was just a chapter. A painful chapter, yes, but one that had taught her a profound lesson. Peace isn't the absence of problems, it's the ability to let go of our attachment to them. It's understanding that holding on to a hot coal is only burning you. By releasing her grip on the past, Joanne made room for peace, for joy, and for new growth. She learned that forgiveness isn't about excusing the other person's behavior. It's about freeing yourself from the prison of your own resentment. So, I ask you today, what dead branches are you holding on to? What old hurts are you watering? Maybe it's time to become the gardener of your own life. Write that letter, have that quiet conversation with yourself, and make a conscious choice to let it go. Not for anyone else, but for you, because your peace is worth it. You deserve a garden that is vibrant and full of life. Thanks so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that inspire. See you next time.